it's fine as background noise. I've been like, if I have like half an hour, I'll just like listen to a podcast while killing time while playing Power Simulator. But it's not like that same, like in House Flipper 2, this is the reason I thought I'd be into it. In House Flipper 2, I really enjoy the cleaning and tidying part of it, but that's because it's very expedited and it's more of a variety jack of all trades kind of game that does everything. It's like 30 different parts of that game. But then the Power Wash is like very like get right into the cracks to get the mud out and use the soap, and it's too finicky. I find it kind of frustrating. It gives me that kind of like that feeling I get when I need to be somewhere, but it's not quite time to leave, but it's too late to actually do anything. So you're just sitting there for like 5 minutes, just kind of writhing around in annoyance. It's that kind of feeling I get, where I'm like, I'm nearly fucking done. There's just these like tiny little bits to scoosh away on the... it's so frustrating. And it doesn't give me that same satisfaction that I get from House Flipper 2 of like, at the end, when you stand back and there's like this finished house that you've cleaned up and rebuilt and it's all lovely. You don't get, it's just like, oh, things are cleaner now. I didn't like design anything. It's like choosing to be stuck on a lift with somebody. Right, you may notice I'm wearing armor now, which I wasn't before. I went and sold off my stuff off screen, which is why it was muted, because I was probably listening to a podcast. I haven't done anything else. I haven't talked to anybody or done anything. I've just sold off some gear and given myself some nice shiny armor and swords. That's it. What am I doing? Go on to the thing. You have agreed to help KotOR, leader of the Ithorians on Citadel Station, by delivering a valuable droid intelligence from Bay 2 of the docking module. We need to go dock with a droid. Fantastic. The Ebonhawk is stolen! The TSF protocol droid told you that the Bumani Exchange Corp, located in residential model 82, is rumored to be an exchange front. The TSF protocol droid suggested that you contact them, but they won't talk to me. If I go up to them, they go, "Hey, fucko! Get out of here! You ain't a real gangster!" And so we have to leave. And I imagine that siding with either the Ithorians or the Zerka boys will get you into the exchange. That's how I'm guessing this game works, alright? Arrested. Lieutenant Gren has released you from house arrest, but you must remain on board the station until the Republic completes its investigation of the incident. You may use apartment C3. I would also like to upgrade my equipment, but I couldn't find a public one while I was out. Zerka calling. We won't bother with that one. Let's go! Character now has fancy outfit. It looks quite nice. It's a nice little outfit. I like the shiny breastplate. I like that it looks quite flexible and cool. I love the boots. I would wear these in a fucking heartbeat. I am saving up at the moment to buy some new clothes, like a new wardrobe, and I wouldn't reject this outfit offhand. I'd maybe make it darker. I don't really like wearing blue. I don't think blue suits me very much. I think the worst colour that really anyone can wear is navy blue. That might be... I think that's like the default colour for like school uniforms and stuff, but I think it's gross. Maybe that's why I don't like it. I associate it with that. Right, we need to go to... What was it? The docking bay? Bay 2 of Dock Module 126. Where's one of them? It's probably the shuttle bay lift, maybe. Up the reds. What are the reds? Could that mean so many different... I think Cork City might wear red. Dreya hates Everton. Do Everton wear navy blue? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I think Manchester United wear red. I couldn't tell you the colour of any other. Do Liverpool wear red as well? What happens when they play each other? I'm asking probably the stupidest question. They probably have some sort of away kit. They probably just don't all go on dressed the same. Character now has fancy outfit.
What is it?
Tab switches there. Ooh, let me tell you. Oh no. I've opened up a football curse. Dobo Brothers Emporium. That's where I sold off my gear. Note to the Cantina, Information Terminal, Cantina, Dock Module 126. That's where we need to go. Fantastic. They have in a way, they also have a third kit. That seems, without knowing anything about it, greedy. I don't know if that's true. But that seems slightly greedy. It is weird that the women on this poster are wearing more clothes than the women inside the actual strip club. Like, surely you'd be advertising it with, like, there's Twi'lek tits in here. You can see them get all lubed up with their tentacles. The tentacles leaking everywhere. But apparently not. They're a bit more classy. I know nothing about football, by the way, if anybody's wondering. I've never even played one of the football video games that people like. What are they called? I'm going the wrong way again. Like FIFA or Football Manager. I'd probably be more into Football Manager than FIFA, but that is faint praise, I think. Because there are many things that I would rather do than either. Lads Manager. Lads. Is it like a Crusader Kings kind of thing? Where you're like kidnapping 12-year-olds going like, you will be my new football star. Those are shite, mate. Get into Football Manager. Right, we're in a new place, yippee! Hello, I would like my ship, please. Or a droid, whichever one. Hello, who are you? Hi. I like you pull off the blue. You look quite good. I like your outfit. Where did you get your boots? Because I think your boots look even nicer than mine. The boots, the higher the boots go, the nicer the boots look on everybody. I think high boots look great. Traveler.
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Neither do I. RIP PES. I think I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that stands for Pro Evolution Soccer. Is that a thing? I think I recognize that as a thing, as a brand. But how high is too high? What about if the boots go up to the thigh? I think that's still good. I'm helping the Ithorians, yes. Dreya, football enjoyer.
So I heard you should consider Circa's offer. If you return the droid to Executive Lorso, they'll pay you far better than the Ithorians.
I don't really need it, to be honest. I think it's proof of Dreya football. What if it's like those shoe pants? Okay, if they become trousers, I think that when boots stop becoming boots, then those are bad. Like if they join in the middle at any point and they you know, become too high above their station and they start to cover the genitals, then that's silly. But like, I think even thigh-high boots are good. It has nothing to do with money. I'm good now.
You don't really think those Ithorians could do better than Zerka, do they?
I don't think waders are sexy. Waders are like wellies with built-in shorts, right? It's like if you sewed shorts onto wellies. I think that's waders, maybe? Or are waders just like really high boots? You don't really think those Ithorians could do better than Zerka. I mean, they're not as fucked up and horrible. Yes, and with braces. Actually, I do. I think I hate you.
You're a fool, then.
I'm gonna burn bridges. I think in some countries they call braces suspenders, by the way. Suspenders and braces are two words that mean very different things depending on the region. Talk to Jana Lorso if you change your mind. That's fine, I probably won't. Like bracers, braces or bracers can either mean the things on your teeth or the things that hold up a trousers. Right, the things that, like, old-timey lawyers will, like, snap back and forth when they're delivering their case. And then suspenders can either mean the same thing, the sort of, like, suspenders that, like, are little shoulder belts, or they can be for, like, tights or, like, thigh-high socks or something like that. You really need to make sure you're talking about the right thing if you're putting together a sexy outfit. Or is this where I'm meant to be? I'm sure I'm meant to be this way. Let's go. No, that's the wrong way. Hello. Can I get a Mr. Intelligence, please? I owned a pair of them when I dressed as Python's Gumby for Halloween. What with the fucking knotted handkerchief? We say suspenders. I don't know what the Irish says because I don't know if I've ever seen anybody wear them. They're really not that common anymore. Yep. That is probably not an okay sketch anymore, but I think it is the sketch, and it's so fucking stupid. right? But the Gumby sketches are probably the sketches that make me laugh hardest when I watch Monty Python. When he screams, "My brain hurts!" It does make me piss myself laughing, and it makes me feel ashamed. I had to go to a clothes shop in Galway City to find them, like one of those old people shops. Speaking of garters, my thigh garters arrive tomorrow. I think I've got them. They're over there on a shelf somewhere. Because thigh highs do not fucking stay up. They're very annoying. I think it's why people default to like knee high, because they stay up a bit better.
Greetings.
You feel like a Mass Effect alien. Feel very Mass Effect in your presence. Like maybe one of those aliens that's like, they look a little bit like adorable trunkless elephants in Mass Effect, and they can't do inflections. So they just go like, "Happy greeting, human." Those ones. Remind me of them for some reason. I like them. They're one of my favorites. Couldn't tell you what they're called. Kodo Habat sent me to deliver the replacement restoration droid. L-Cores, thank you. I like the L-Cores. I like Mass Effect. Mass Effect is about as close as I get to, like, being a sci-fi nerd. I really like Mass Effect, but I don't remember much of it. The vagina face species. I can't remember. Do they? You've kind of got one. Well, you've got the seam. You know, like the seam that goes from, like, the perineum to the top of the testicles. The sort of seam where God sews you together. Looks a little bit like you've got that going on. What did you say, by the way? I was too busy talking about whatever the fuck I just said. Can I get messages log? Thank you. He sent word of you. Please enter. They're waiting inside. Thank you. All species have a vagina face if you're brave and have a dream. 723, Muppet Beaker having an orgasm. Isn't that gross of a phrase to me? I imagine he'd sound adorable. I imagine he'd quiver and then go like squeaky, because he's already squeaky. Femboy Beaker, I'd be interested in seeing art of. Let's go to the airlock terminal. Do I have to put on one of these silly little suits, maybe, and waddle around? Nostalgic wistfulness. My name is Gerald Doherty, and this is my favourite night of the Old Republic. I'm now less sorry. Open the bay door, please, hell. Has there ever been an evil robot in Star Wars? I can't really think of any. When I think of, like, an evil killer robot, it's more other sci-fi stuff. Usually the droids are just kind of happy-go-lucky squeakums. Emma, weirdly, was ranting about Star Wars droids, or Star Wars in general, about how much he fucking despises the prequels this morning. Based on nothing, like, I didn't bring it up or anything. I didn't even mention that I was playing Star Wars today. She was just like, she saw something on Twitter or something about Star Wars and was like, fuck, I hate the prequels. They ruined any hints of interesting lore that the original set up. They shat all over them. I was like, okay, I didn't realize this passion was there in you. But she was like, even the droids, like, and she said, even the droids, the whole, like, none of them recognize the droids who were fucking running around them in circles for the first 3 movies. Nobody recognized them when they're older. That annoyed her. But the way she described the droids is how I'm going to remember them forever. She said, the golden gay boy and the washing machine. She couldn't remember their names, or the fact that they were even called droids, I think. She said, and the fact that no one fucking remembered the golden gay boy and the washing machine, who were like integral to the story. So that's what I will refer to them as forever. That's better than their actual names. I've always kind of hated C-3PO, golden gay one. I thought he was annoying. I like R2-D2 though. I would hang out with R2-D2. I would learn his language and chill out. I think I could whistle to match his language and it would be polite. You said you're interested in Beaker Femboy artwork. I would not be surprised if that existed.
I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Is everybody going to say that constantly in this game? Yeah, we've seen episode 4, we know.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
I like your voice, it's very soothing. It's like when you get like airport voices, like airport voiceovers over the tannoys. Oh no, there are 2 images that slightly fit that criteria. It's like, I was very unsurprised when I found that image of Femboy Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. I was like, that fits with his personality, I think. There are evil robots in the novels, okay. Some thugs? This is fine. Look at the size of my fucking swords, and I could just kick them to death with my metal shoes. I think this will be okay. I'm gonna stun someone. We'll go over to you. You can just start shooting, just like beat some people up, and you can fear this thug.
More time to even the odds.
Or just run in the opposite direction is what I said. Why are you doing this to me? There we go, fear. Or just hit him.
Time to even the odds.
I'm not expecting this to be difficult, so they're all just gonna go down pretty easily, right? Yippee!
I wonder who could have ordered such a thing.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
An assassin's tool. It is no surprise that hired killers would carry...
Can you get out of the way of the camera, please? Why are none of those swords lasers? We lost ours in a tragic backstory. We don't really know our tragic backstory. It's implied that we have been kicked out of the Jedi Club for being too cool, probably. And we got to describe our lightsaber for the future, but we haven't gotten it yet. They probably had a bet in the writing office who can fit in the quite as many times. Who can fit in the quite as many times as they can. I don't... Oh, the quote. The fucking... I've got a bad feeling about this. For being a horrible goblin. Awareness. It looks as though the blaster has been heavily modified. Ooh, I'm a smart girl.
I believe you are correct, though I am by no means an expert. Such modifications are illegal. Lieutenant Gren should be informed so that he might conduct an investigation. I will leave this to you. But more importantly, you must take this droid back to KotOR. I fear there may be more attacks if you do not see it quickly to safety.
Yeah, right. Of course, I'll get him to KotOR right away. Lie. No, I like the Ithorians. I would hang out with them. Them and the little washing machine friends. I like them. The droids, I'm happy with, and I like these little frog boys. They've got little turtle feet. Emma has watched, and by extension I have watched, because I was there as well, 3 or 4 now, videos of tortoises eating just like little cubes of melon and lettuce and stuff on YouTube as a sort of an ASMR thing. And it's made me think turtles are even cuter, and these things remind me of turtles, so I'm happy. I will help them, just because they look like turtles. A lot of conversations next to bodies in this game. The world of Star Wars is horrific. Like, I think you would rather end it all than live here. So, it seems like a fairly common thing. Seems like you would see like 6 or 7 bodies on a daily commute. I'll sell that later. Okay, droid, let's go.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Don't call me that. Has Emma watched the turtle mating videos? I think I have shown her one, because she didn't believe when I did an impression of it. I think it was on stream at some point. I was like, everybody's seen when the turtles go... when they mate. And she was like, no, that's not real. And I showed her it and she went, oh god. Why is it so in love with that shoe? Follow me! Yippee! Oh, it doesn't even make me drag it back. I just have to cutscene it. Fantastic. Of course you did. It's fine. He really wants that shoe. I think they used that noise in some sort of composite in Jurassic Park for one of the velociraptor noises or something.
You may begin transferring your data.
I was told that this robot is a bit shitter than their previous robot. Hopefully it still does the job.
Please accept this as a gift from my people. It's an adorable little turtle baby.
I found this blaster on one of the assailants. I don't know why that's my voice.
I'm not familiar with this sort of thing. Perhaps you should take it to Lieutenant Gren. He may be of more help.
Is there anything else I can do? Like, do I need to, like, plug it in or something. I don't really know what you do with droids. This incident of the docks confirmed one of my fears. The gunmen were for the exchange. The Circa has hired the criminal syndicate to work against us. Maybe I chose the wrong people then. I have suspected that Circa and the exchange work together, the former supplying manufactured arms to be sold on the latter's black market channels. Now, with the TSF keeping a closer eye, the corporation has turned to the exchange to be its fist on Citadel Station. Is there any fisting robots like in Fallout New Vegas? One of my favourite quests in Fallout New Vegas involves a fisting robot, who is literally just called Fisto. I don't think Star Wars I don't think takes itself too seriously, at least in the first few movies. I think it does now. I think possibly George Lucas, when he was off his face on LSD making the first couple of movies, I think he might have included, maybe even in episode 6, a fisting robot. I think now, there's no way they would have a fisting robot. Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto is... Does he have tentacles? Every so often, did I remember something? Every so often, I will Google the phrase obscure Star Wars characters so that I can have people to to put in the quote in the title of the stream that you're watching. Poggle the Lesser is one of them, who I'd never heard, but Kit Fisto always comes up. I think he's got big old eyes. He's quite cute if I'm thinking of the right Kit Fisto. That's a name you have to really enunciate. Kit Fisto, not anything else. Yeah, Kit Fisto's kind of cute. I think Kit Fisto's kind of cute. He's one of the ones who gets killed in that scene that looks like The Sopranos, where the plane is landing or whatever. Possibly not real Star Wars lore. If you hug a droid, you free them from bondage. Ah! It's like Dobby and a sock. Although the droids are so much... Even the ugliest droid is cuter than the hottest Dobby. I didn't mean to say hottest. I meant to say cutest. Nobody finds Dobby hot. He looks too much like a sort of emaciated Putin. Fisto is a strong first name, you mean it. Oh, I'd like to believe that's true, that you can hug a droid and they get free. What is there to be done? But I have tried to meet with the leader of the exchange here, a Quarren called Lopak Slusk. Of course, his name is Lopak Slusk. His name is Lurpak Slushy. I fear he does not take us seriously. The Jedi, though, are renowned as warriors and diplomats, even though they're all dead. Perhaps you may speak with Lopak. Show him the value of a restored Telos. Sure. Sorry, we have to take your first answer. I watched most of those movies. I don't think there is a single hot house elf. I mean, it would be too creepy. The power imbalance would be so intense. You wouldn't be able to ignore it, right? I'm sure that J.K. Rowling has written some fucked backstory on pottermore.com about how sometimes they form loving relationships with their masters, but I refuse to believe it. I told you I'm not a Jedi! Maybe I'm like Luke and I'm just really fucking whiny. Click the wrong one. There's no droid-human power imbalance. If I freed a droid... Oh, if I found a free droid, maybe. Maybe if I didn't free it. If I freed a droid, then sure, maybe that would be okay. It's just as long as they don't call me master. That really freaks me out. But like the house elves, their whole thing in the book is that they canonically like being slaves. That puts me off. If you freed a droid specifically to fuck it. I'm imagining it's like that Fallout companion in Fallout 4, where you free this like big old mechanical robot and like give her like self-awareness or whatever. And she goes, "Oh, I have put myself into the body of a French maid." It's like, okay, I can see what the game developers were into. Other than the obvious on why a Potter game will never be played here, the other reason is that Dreya would have to look up art for tweets, and that's a line even they won't cross. Dobby has been given a cum sock master. Does this mean Dobby is master's little cum slave? Thank you, master. I know a comic based on that. Hang on. I hate that I've said that out loud, and I hate that you've reminded me of it. Dobby cum sock comic. Is it here? Yeah, there we go. It's paperwork, don't worry. I have shared this to people and they've said it's horrifying. I don't necessarily see it. This one. Of course you do. That's a lot of cum, Harry Potter. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of my house. Dobby knows a pile of cum socks when he sees one, he does. Those aren't mine. Those are yours. Harry Potter has given Dobby socks. Dobby is free. Yahoo! And then just crunching. You didn't have to show this. You said comic and I immediately thought, I'll laugh. I'm shocked it isn't. Oh God, we weren't doubting you. I think this is quite funny. It's horrible, but it's quite crunch, crunch, crunch. Makes me feel a little sick, I'll be honest. Right, let's go. Also, this might be the most controversial thing I've said, and it's for a good reason, because it means the world is a better place if I'm right. I don't think cum socks are real, are they? Like, that's not a real thing that people do, is it? I don't think it's real. What have I done? Or what did I do? Surely a wizard would just magic it away. Yes! That is canonically what they do with bodily waste, isn't it? They, like J.K. Rowling genuinely said, that they shit on the floor, or shit themselves, and then just magic it away before plumbing. I don't know why you would stop doing that. That seems more efficient. Expecto Patronum. Yet they have a haunted toilet. Yes, but I think that's meant to be, like, relatively new. Don't answer them if they say they're real. That's an excuse to look it up and check. Right. Let's go. Where are we going next? Hodo Habat has asked that you speak to Lopak Slusk, leader of the local exchange branch found in residential module 82. Now we have an excuse to go in. Amazing. Can they puff away the smell? I imagine so. They're wizards. They can do everything. This is so stupid, what I'm about to say. I recognize this. I was always a little annoyed that they're clearly sorcerers. Like, by D&D terms. They're clearly sorcerers. And why are they gender segregated? Why are all them women witches? It's annoying. Why aren't they all just wizards, all just sorcerers, or all, like, witches? Or even warlock and witch would be more of a dichotomy there. I hate the terms that she used in that book. It just made me annoyed as a nerd. Right, where am I going? Where's the lift back up here? Vivarium, the lift is... Oh, not up there. Where's the lift? Lift is right there. Let's go into the lab first. I never went into there. Toilets, you woke sheep. What's wrong with the litter box? It was just so she could have that hot ghost in the movies, right? JK loves binaries. That is extremely true. If she rewrote it, there'd only be 2 houses.
Hello there, and greetings
Oh,
from
you're very
Isis
posh
Underground.
and very smooth. What moisturizer do you use? You're so smooth. Who are you?
I'm a
I just
diplomat
stormed
from
in, but
Queen
who are you?
Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Oh, this is very Star Wars. Lots of contract and trade disputes, which is what everybody loves about this world. The smallest degree away from that bloody AI voice. Why are you here? I mean, you just said. Well, I did just say.
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
So you just want some little flowers. Contract me harder, lore. Who are you? No, I've already asked that. Goodbye. I don't really care about you, to be honest. See ya. I've got cool swords. I don't need to care about you. What? I thought there was going to be like a cool doctor or something, but apparently not. Can I go in here? No. There's no cool doctor. I could make some meds if I wanted to. A comm terminal. That's kind of nothing. I could steal some medical supplies. Do I not have lockpick at all? Do you have lockpick?
I hear you.
Do you have lockpick? You must
Just
have
say
lockpick.
the word.
You have lockpick. I've been beating the shit out of every box, not realizing I had lockpick.
thing's
Skill
stuck.
too low. Why do you suck? Oh, fine. Right, no lockpicking for now. I don't really know any of the modern AI voices because I don't go on TikTok, and I believe that's where they mostly congregate. You know, you get like... I know that weird woman voice on TikTok, the American woman. I think there might be a boy one as well. Really, the last time I was familiar with like a common AI voice module was Microsoft's back in the days of like RB and the Chief. Fuck, I'm old. I remember going to the cinema at 11 years old to watch the special editions and thinking, that was amazing. I hope they put some trade disputes in the next one. Oh, George. Oh, George, what are you doing? Does anybody like any of... I know it's it's a meme, and it's a long-running meme now. But, like, does anybody prefer, like, those special editions with the CG? But it's increasingly hard to find any other ones that aren't just, like... Because they only exist as, like, VHS rips now, don't they? Anyway, let me in. You have no business with the exchange. Get out of here. Actually, I think you'll find I do. I'm here representing KotOR. I have copies of the OG films. That does not surprise me. They're surprisingly good quality. I remember going to the cinema at 11. Read that already. I am here representing KotOR. Films should self-destruct after 7 years. Where they badly have Han dodge Greedo's first shot. That's the one I've seen, and it's so goofy. Like, it's the one where they digitally, like, stretch his neck like a Stretch Armstrong out of the way of the first shot. It's so shit. And it just looks so uncanny valley and off-putting that I can't imagine anybody looked at it and signed off on it. Even George Lucas, who I imagine his brain is addled. Like, I imagine he basically just dreams about people named Kit Fisto. I had the special editions on VHS, so they were the version for me. I have never owned a VHS player. My parents did for a bit. But they owned a TV that had a VHS player in it, a small one in the kitchen. And so I had 2 VHS tapes when I was a kid. I had one that was a double tape of American Tail 1 and 2. And I had one that was a double tape of The Lion King 1 and 2. I like none of these movies, but I watched them a fair amount when I was a kid, because they were one of the few movies I had. Was the gold boxes? It's what I was given for Christmas one year. That's an unfortunate abbreviation of special edition. I didn't even put it together. I'm here representing KotOR, by the way. We have no business with him. Then how do I set up an appointment? Are you very bureaucratic? Through his second Luxa. She's usually in the cantina in Entertainment 81. Oh, of course, fine. Open that door, you're dead. I'll be nice. I'll go to the fucking cantina. Might get a drink of blue beer or whatever they have. I didn't even think of that.
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with KotOR and his
fuck off. Are you, like, properly evil? Why? I'm not even going to be standoffish. I'm just going to go, why? That is a little standoffish. Why, like?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
Yeah? Are you dumb? Like, have you hit your head? Yeah, obviously. Everyone will. The other alternative was either slamming in and beating to death everybody in there, or going and fucking signing up with the Zerka, who are like comically evil supervillains. What the fuck else am I gonna do, you weirdo? We need his resources.
True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk.
I can't believe you're speaking back to a MILF.
Be vigilant.
She's the hottest character so far, but she is annoying me a little bit. I don't like being questioned about my choices, especially when I barely understand them myself. Let's go. Right to the shuttle bay, and then the cantina's down here. It's quite a nice place to be. I mean, it's a bit lifeless, but I like the little plants and stuff. I think it's, like, this bit is pretty horrible. This is a bit grim. You wouldn't want to live here. But is it really any different from living in a tower block? Not really. It's equally grim, I guess. Like, this is quite nice. Looking out here, you can see some bits of green. Looks pretty big. It's kind of a nice place. It's not as nice as the fish world, where we got put on trial for fish crimes. in the last game. That was pretty lovely. And I don't even really like the ocean that much. Right, we're talking to Juxa. Was Juxa the one who was basically not wearing anything? Yes, this is Juxa, I think. Luxa, whatever your fucking space names are. You're gonna be so cold. Although, each time we meet somebody, they're wearing progressively higher boots. I really like these boots too. Can I have them? Actually, can I have your entire outfit, but dye it black and purple and keep my cape? Because I like my cape. My coat, I guess. Because I want the long coat. I would love a long coat like this that kind of flares out in the back. And I want my metal boots, but maybe like combined with your boots. We'll see later if it comes up.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
I see your bodice and I want it painted black. I just don't like the green. It's like she's a British racing car. My wife and her friend got stuck in an airport because of the weather. Before the airline cancelled flights, they overbooked and were looking for volunteers to give up their spots. My wife told me a conversation between a friend and an agent. It sounded like ROG dialogue. ROG dialogue? Yes, go on.
I handle Vice. You know, spice.
Like in Dune? Dune, which is in theaters now.
Exchange boss,
Dune 2. Your exchange?
Don't worry, I won't.
So
make
I got
a move
distracted
on
by
you.
Dune and Spice.
That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
RPG, thank you. Dune 2, The Sending. I don't know. I'm up for seeing Dune 2. The thing is that Emma isn't. Like, I thought Dune 2 was, and I don't know if this is, I know this is not what the guy was going for, but it's kind of turn your brain off fun. Like, it's a big spectacle, it's a big epic. You kind of turn your brain off and just let the action wash over you. It's not a great movie, but I liked watching it in the cinema. I would be up for watching Dune 2, but Emma has an even dimmer view of that movie than I do. I think it's like a 7. Emma was like, nah, never feel like watching anything like that again. It was fine. It was okay. They were like, we'll give you 250 in airline credit. And her friend was like, you can do better than that. It's better than the first. Oh, it's not turn your brain off at all. I find it very thinky. I've heard that it's better than the first, which is why I'm interested in seeing it. If it had gotten the same or worse reviews as the first one, I'd go, there's no reason to. But it's meant to be good. At some point in my life, I might read the books. But every person I've ever heard talk about the books is like, no matter how much of a turbo nerd they are, is like, it's heavy going. Like, it's like Lord of the Rings books, but like turned up to 11. It's like a lot of names, a lot of esoteric nonsense, a lot of weird shit. It's very heavy. So at some point I might watch it. But the movie was okay. It's better than the 1984 one by David Lynch. And I hate saying that because I think David Lynch is a better director, but that movie is a mess. What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
I was, but not anymore. I'll be honest. I'll be like all naive and wide-eyed and honest. I read it for the first time a couple of months ago and it was much better than I expected. I've heard it's good. Again, I'll probably read it. There's a lot of them as well. I think there's like 6 Frank Herbert ones and then like his children started writing them or something. My mate loves them, but it seems like, yeah, it's detailed. There's a lot of stuff. I did see one passage that Emma didn't believe me that the books reference directly Paul wanting to become like Hitler, or one of the characters wanting to become like Hitler too. And she went like, no, it's a sci-fi, it's not set in our world. And I was like, it 100% is. It's just like 40,000 years in the future or something. And I found the passage online, somebody was tweeting it, and we sent it to her, and she was like, what the fuck, he directly says Hitler in it? Like, yeah, it's set in our world. He was like, a general called Adolf Hitler managed to kill 6 million, which is pretty good for his times. I want to do even better. I'm going to kill billions or something. I was like, wow, that is some writing. I was, but not anymore. Yeah, I was a Jedi, but I got kicked out. But I think once a Jedi, always a Jedi, right?
Exactly.
I'm a magic man.
This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem
even with
very
those
capable sort.
Hunkers.
Are you a capable sort?
Sure. Yeah, I think so. I'm able to kill thugs pretty easily, but not much else. Yes.
Good. I like that in a woman. So here it is. Help me with low
Is your ass bigger than mine? I thought every humanoid would have the same body in this.
And find your missing ship.
How do I get a bigger ass? Did she just say sluts, my boss? It sounds so similar. His boss is called Lopek Sluska, which is such a... Lurpek Sluts is basically his name. Oh, my boss, Butter the Slut. What's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren?
I don't know if that's racist or not, or if they are slimy, like they're a slug creature.
Now this Godo. He's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Godo keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Godo doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak's
I'm fine with this.
Head, so
I don't care about
care of
helping her
and I want your
kill
help.
some gang boys. I think that's fine. I'm not killing your boss for you. I think this is a neutral act. I don't think this is good, obviously. But they're all gangos. No one's going to change anything drastically, right? It's all fine. How would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside.
We'll be an assassin just for one day. We can be assassins.
Deal?
Just for one day. Something about sluts? Yep, sure, it's a deal. Sorry, you said something about butter sluts and I passed out. I'll do whatever you ask. Yeah, sure, fine.
We'll speak again then. Best of luck, beautiful.
Fantastic. I do like your hair. I like your hair a bit. Oh no, I like your whole vibe, except I think you could do with a color change and a cape. I think a cape would really tie that outfit together. I think right now it looks a little goofy, but a cape or a big coat, like a trench coat or a cape, that would really make you look cool. I could do so much better. Right, we need to get into Residential Suites 82. She says she can get you into the Bumani Exchange Corp and Exchange Front in Residential Module 82 East, and that many of the guards won't attack you. That's where we just were. Fantastic. Sluts, my boss. My bosses are all sluts. Jesus, okay. Right, we need to go up to 82 East, and then from there we can get to 82 West. I'm learning the map. Thank fuck they actually gave me the map beforehand with those terminals, because otherwise I would be lost forever. It also does help that I'm taking it, you might even notice, a tiny bit slower and reading a tiny bit more. Like after each conversation, I am actually going to the journal and going, so what now? Because I'm like an 85-year-old and you're trying to explain the plot of Dune to me, basically. That's how my mind has become. It's very sad. I used to be sharper, I'm sure. I don't think it's age-related because I'm only 28. I think Alzheimer's doesn't hit until at least your 50s, even if it's early onset. So I think I'm just turning to mush based on, you know, this, what I'm doing right now, reading, constant chat, playing a video game, monitoring all of this, then afterwards watching stuff, playing stuff, reading stuff, all at the same time. My attention span is fucked. Hello, Exchange Thug. I'm here. Luxa sent me. I hope you know what you're getting into, human. Voila! A human's here! Voila! Everything checks out. Please open the door. Fantastic. Oh, I've tabbed out accidentally. I wish I hadn't. Okay, let me close that. You get to see the cum slot comment. Something about going in. Let's go kill some people. I wanted to kill less people, but I think these ones are okay. They probably won't make me evil, right? Let's just check. Many of the guards won't attack you. Now, noticeably, that doesn't say all of the guards. There's also childhood dementia with not many people talk about it. That is so comically sad. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, that's so sad that it makes you almost laugh out loud. It's like when I was watching Threads, right? I watched the movie Threads for the first time a few days ago, and it was the bleakest, most horrific thing I have ever seen in my life. And it was so horrifying and sad that there were various points where I literally burst out laughing. And it wasn't because I thought it was funny. It was because I couldn't do anything else. I was like, oh. Like nervous laughter.
I'm terribly
Hello,
sorry.
who are you?
But there must be some sort of mistake.
I don't want to kill
I don't have
you.
a record of your appointment.
What's it about?
Are you
Threads
certain it was
is
for
an
today?
infamous 1984 TV movie by the BBC about a nuclear bomb falling on Sheffield. And it's always talked about by Gen Xers as like a thing that scared them as kids. And like the bleakest thing you'll ever see, like the most depressing piece of media ever made. And I was like, it's not going to be actually that bad, especially if they watched it when they were kids. And I watched it, and genuinely, from about halfway through to the end, I was just staring in silence at the screen with an open mouth. For about 5 minutes after the movie ended, I was just staring at the screen with an open mouth. I had gone beyond shock and sadness. I was just numb. But it's about a nuclear war breaking out between Russia and America in the 80s. You know, Cold War propaganda is basically what it is. And so they end up... The first half of the movie or so, or at least the first third, is just people going about their lives and its characters being developed three-dimensionally and talking, and then in the background there's chatter on news stations, and they occasionally all stop and watch a TV in a bar or something, and it's like, talks are not going well in Iran and things are bad. And then a bomb drops, and it's real fucking horrible. And it's the bomb dropping, it's about 6 months before the bomb drops is the first third, then the bomb drops, and then the last half of the movie is about 15 years from when the bomb drops to about 15 years afterwards. And it is the most unrelentingly horrible thing I've ever seen. I don't know if I could possibly recommend it. Like, it will hurt your feelings and scare you a little bit. It's really good. It's great. Oh yeah, I have force persuade. Sorry, I forgot I was doing the game. I'm terribly sorry. There must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today? Of course, why else would I have been sent in? Perhaps the mistake is in the system. Or, there's no mistake, you'll open the door. I don't know if that ever worked in the first game. There's a point, it might have even been broken in the first game. I don't know if it ever worked. I'm so shit at persuasion. I'm gonna do force persuade. That's enough of an explanation. I'll die without needing to look into it further. I will say, considering its budget, the amount of fairly horrifyingly realistic dead and burned corpses in that show was intense. And the hospital scene, oh god. Force persuade. It worked!
There must be a mistake in the system. Why don't I open that door for you? What was your name?
Oh, I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but it's Dorito Goblin. Don't laugh at me.
Excuse me, Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door.
This feels morally wrong. Like,
Wow,
doing the
that was a
force
lot
persuade
easier than I
thing is
thought it would be.
feels morally wrong. It does not feel okay. Like, whenever I do it, I'm like, ugh. I basically just violated that person's brain. Lurpak Slut. Let's go see Lurpak Slut.
Hey, I'm looking for a butter slut. You guys know where to go?
I'm not even going to interact with them, because they're clearly like, okay, we'll ignore you, just go on, kill the boss. Oh, it's so pretty in here. Although these chairs look really uncomfortable. Even for me, I would find these chairs uncomfortable. What is this weird spike at the back? Maybe it's just the lack of polygons, but that looks like a really bad chair. Let's go through the door. Hiya! Oh my god, who are you? Why are you a prisoner? Have you come to torment me like the others? No, I think you're nice. They should have given those guards dummy thick booties. I keep trying to sneak past the Ithorians, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. It reminds me of a terrible movie we tried to watch this Christmas, Silent Night from 2021. A bunch of Tory assholes in a rural manor getting together for the holidays, being bad to each other, and then this subtle underlying plot that alludes to some war has released a virus in the country, and everyone is expected to die slowly and horrible. Be sure you know where your unalive pill is. I have never heard of this. I thought you were talking for a bit about Violent Night, which is the movie with David Harbour, which also sucks. But it sounds different. It's different up until... It's the same up until the war. Because that one has Santa. Why are you here? Perhaps you'll free me. I was placed in here by 2 large Gamorreans, and I do not know the reason why. They have not fed me, and they won't allow me to return to my herd. Oh! What do you eat? Do you eat leaves? Are you like a little tortoise friend, where you just eat like little plants and leaves? How do I free you? I'm not sure. I think the force cage was operated remotely. There should be a security panel somewhere. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'll free you if I can find it. I might have to fight some boys soon, which I'm worried about, because I'm not great at fighting boys. I'd rather force persuade my way past the boys if I can. Are you the boys who took him in? We're not fighting you. This is the only other door I can go through, so it better be in here. Hiya! Every time I burst through a door and go hiya, I expect to be shot in the face, like in real life. Oh god, hello! Oh, are you Mr. Butterslut?
You've got a lot of nerve coming here, Jedi, with the bounty we've got on your kind. What do you want?
I'm here? I don't know. Luxa sent me to kill you. Oh, this is gonna be such a bad thing to say. It's awful arguing over Pictionary and sticky toffee pudding while the poisonous gas looms. Jesus. I just want my ship back. You, what? I don't have any ship. Luxa said you stole it. I'm sure she did, hoping you'd walk right in here. You've been played, human. Enough of this. Kill her and anyone with her. Well,
with pleasure.
We're gonna have to do it anyway. No. Okay. Benok, Matu, Exchange Thug, and Nahata. That's not too many. Right, take that off. Cancel combat. I want you to do an ion grenade. I don't think any of these grenades are going to be particularly well. Do a minor sonic detonator at them. That'll do something, I'm sure. You start shooting Benk, or whatever his name is. Mr. Ben. Isn't Mr. Ben a horse? No. Mr. Edge is a horse. Who's Mr. Ben? Mr. Ben is some sort of children's TV personality. I don't know if they're a horse or a human. Or a flower pot? I'm sure there's a flower pot named Ben on British TV who goes like... and there's a flower pot. Am I okay? Mr. Ben goes into a fancy dress shop and has adventures. That's Bill and Ben. Bill and Ben are the flower pot men. Mr. Ben goes into a fancy dress shop. And Mr. Edge is a horse. Good. We figured it out. I would like you to make Benard, or whatever his name is, afraid. Make him scared. And are you not doing the fucking... thing that I just said? Do the sonic detonator, please. Why are you running? I hate you so fucking much. I really can't stress how much I fucking hate you people. Why won't you do anything I tell you to do? Okay, put on a melee shield and a heal. And, oh, Jesus Christ, maybe even another heal. And you two, just keep going, just keep fighting, it's probably fine. The flower pot men. I never watched this as a kid, but I know of its existence. Okay, just keep doing that. That's okay. Everyone's going fine. I fired off a couple of things. Heal up. Okay, I think we should be able to manage this. I'm the only one taking damage. I'm like tanking this, basically. Can somebody kill Benji? Fuck off! Why do none of my spells ever work? Why am I the world's fittest wizard? Kill him, Jesus. Okay, we did fine, thank you. Nearly went badly, but it went okay in the end. Are we all good? Are we all fine? Before I even do this, I would like to open the fucking door. Open the door. And kill Mr. Squidface. Kill Mr. Squidface. Ooh, where'd he go? Where's Mr. Squidface? The Gamorreans don't give a fuck. Locked. You're the locksmith boy, right? Can you open the door? Oh, I'm so angry. Where'd he go? Hello. Luxa said you were strong. I will get you inside and we'll see how strong you are. Fantastic. Matu is here with Kubis from the door. You want to see him now? Oh, whoever let you back here better be dead or they'll be wishing you when my droids are through with you. I've got some droid killing powers. Oh, for fuck's sake, why don't we just run in? Bodyguard droid. I have disable droid as a skill. Do you have disable droid? You have stun droid. That's good enough. And then you have the ability to run away back here and shoot at them, please. Do some shoots. Do some little shoots. A couple of fun little shoots. Fantastic work. Disable droid again. Easy. Easy.
You've handled yourself well getting this far, but you should think things over carefully. I can be a very valuable ally.
Snapping his suspenders.
Just what is it that you want? To join the exchange? Money? I just want you dead.
That's an option! I want you to leave the Ithorians alone? Well, we also need our ship. Like, that's also very important, is our ship. Right. Yeah, the Ithorians alone is the main thing, now that we're in. I imagine that if we don't kill this fucker, Luxa's gonna be after us. But is she even worse? There's really no evidence to go off either way. I just want you to leave the Ithorians alone. Oh, am I trying to be a good guy this playthrough? Am I trying to be like, no killing, just everybody be at peace? Or do I want to just murder this fucker? I am glowing. I said I would do it. I'm gonna kill him. At the moment, he's really bad, right? Luxa, we might end up killing Luxa as well. All this trouble just for that? It seems we have some visitors. I was wondering when you'd show up, Luxa.
Slusk.
Sluts. I assume this was all you're doing?
You need to be wearing some armor for this, my friend. You are not well protected.
I may have had a hand in this, yes.
And your pig boys are just wearing thongs. I can see their bulges. On to the business at hand. I don't think it's impossible that all of us will be leaving this room alive. Can't we talk this out? Come to an agreement? That's right, and I'm here to finish the jab. I don't think so, but don't worry about Luxa. I'll be taking care of her soon enough. Can't we talk about this and come to an agreement? Now that everybody's here, now that we can all... You have a conference table right here. Let's just sit at the conference table. Only if that agreement involved Luxa's termination. I'm gonna turn down the offer. Sorry. Bye. In that case, that'll be the last mistake you ever make. Boys! Oh god, some boys! Okay. Concealed turrets. That's really bad. I would like to disable them as fast as fucking possible. You as well. Go directly for them. You, Mr. Friend, I would like you to go for Lorpack. Go for Mr. Butterslut. I want you to kill him instead. Maybe even a grenade, actually. There we go. I'm sure this will work out fine. Why are you running that way?
Now that's all wrapped up.
It was so easy. Okay. Thank you for your help. Look, I just want the exchange off of Citadel Station. Go somewhere else. This is the Ithorians' place. I got you your bosshood. Whatever it's called. That's not a slang term for clitoris. I got you your bosshood. So you can be boss, but somewhere else. Surely that's fine.
It's a shame I have to turn you down after you asked so nicely, but no.
Then I guess this is the end of our relationship together.
I always did break a lot of hearts. Slusk's dead, but Godo's still my boss. I'm shipping you to Nar Shaddaa, Jedi.
Girl bosshood.
Dead or alive. If you don't want to defend yourself, that's your choice.
Okay. Oh, there's a few of them now, and some of them are right there. Oh, no. Okay, I would like to do a stun and then a flurry on you. You, Slusk, right? I get it now. Fear that guy, and then just beat the shit out of him. Then throw a grenade and then just start blasting. You just keep blasting. It's fine.
I hear you.
Bye. Okay, stunned. Amazing stuff. Oh, she's dead immediately. Are you joking? One stun took her out. What a fucking nerd! You were equally as shit as the other one. Oh, you are.
Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all.
Why do you say that?
The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly,
what's the Smuggler's
probably be a good
Moon?
idea not to show
Stop
up on his
doing
doorstep.
stupid
Wouldn't you
lore
say?
names.
Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
That fucking Lopak Slusk. Sorry, that's my favorite new Star Wars name. Let's just get off the station first.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yep. Ooh, I got a level up and everything. Let's loot the bodies, first of all. I wonder if that could have gone a different way. Exchange Negotiator. Is that a weapon? And Lux's Disruptor. What about you? Do you have anything cool? Any cool, fun stuff on you? A Systech Oral Blaster. A Systech Oral Blaster sounds like something you'd find on the worst porn site in the world. Oh, security terminal. I can get that little squishy boy off. Not off. Out. Hang on. Do I not have any computer spikes? Bypass secure lock-in. Enter security code. Ah, fucker. Does anybody know the code? Is there like a little chest anywhere with the code in it? That would be nice. I don't see one. Bye. Maybe there's something out here. One of these chests? Heavy Blaster, an interface band, 69 credits, and another Oral Blaster. I can't say the word aural without really leaning into it. That's a problem with my accent. The word oral and aural basically sound almost the same to me, unless like then, I'm really stressing it. It was annoying during Leaving Cert exams, because if you do languages, obviously they're part of it. Where the fuck am I meant to go? Benox Blaster, that might be something. This is a cool belt, possibly. Parts, never mind, it's not even a cool belt. Lab station, that's not anything useful. The security thing really was just in there, wasn't it? Well, what am I supposed to do to free this guy? Hey! Anybody in here have the keys? Are these some things I can interact with? No. Ithorian, do you know where the keys are? Awkward when visiting a courtesan as well. Yeah, just rub up against my ears. Why are you here? Perhaps you'll free me. They have not freed me. How do I set you free? Should be a security panel somewhere. Maybe I just need somebody with better Computron parts. Or like...
I hear you.
What are my Computron skills? What are my computer use? That's where it is. Skills? My computer use is 0. Ooh, what's yours? 0. What's yours? 3. Oh, none of us are getting in. Okay, right, cool. Not good. Is there any way I can let this guy free? I think possibly not. He might just live there. I can maybe let the other guys know. Please enter security code. Computer, secure bike, open. No, fantastic. What about you? You are nominally better at me than this. Can I bypass security login? Login failed. Bumani Exchange Corp's central computer thing. So I don't think there's a way of getting him out. I think we just have to leave him. Oh well, sorry. Sorry, my friend. Is there like a little button here? Like a little friend button? That just says release friends. Okay, bye. I'll see you later. We'll sneak past that room so he doesn't hear us leaving. Because I think that would be... Oh no, it'd probably be worse if he didn't hear us leaving, right? He'd probably be like... So are they ever going to come back? Just stomp as we leave. Hello, Vulva? Vula. Your name isn't Vulva.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Let out the Athorian. Let out the Athorian. I don't know what I said. Get out of here. Find a new line of work.
Right, well, you didn't really give me anything either. Bye! See ya! Bye! The only one left in there is that prisoner. Oh. That doesn't feel good. I don't feel like I've done a good thing. Oh, I've leveled. I keep forgetting. Okay, level up right now before I forget, because I always forget. Skills! Give me just recommended. Keep doing recommended. Keeps giving me awareness, demolitions, and treat injury. I'm a bit of a dope, right? I'm a bit dumb. That's fine. Like, I can't do computers or repair or security. I can't persuade. I'm a bit of a himbo, I guess, in this. Foots. Give me more foots. Even more two-weapon fighting would be kind of good. And Master Flurry would be really good. Empathy? Empathy's not great. Caution, that's not great either, to be honest. More armor. I could wear heavy armor. Nah. I think I want to go flurry. I'd like more flurries, please. Give me more flurries. Master Flurry. Perfect. Or maybe two-weapon fighting. That can be next level. I don't even have a lightsaber yet. Powers. I can't do my better heal. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay. Improved energy resistance. I never use it. Force barrier. Never use it. Dominate mind. Enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options appear in conversations. Dominate mind is more powerful than affect mind, and very few beings can resist its effects. I think that might be good. Anything else? Disable droid, destroy droid would be nice. I'm gonna get dominate mind. I said I was gonna be good, but apparently not. I'm Master Furry. Did you see that one of the original furries died recently? The one who like invented FurCon and just like the concept of the modern furry, I think. He died and he was in his 70s. I was like, oh, that's quite new. There's probably always been furries. But like as a modern movement, the guy who basically started furries died. I was like, oh, rip. Because I don't think I've ever met a furry that was not nice. I'm positive they exist, but like, I've seen enough YouTube thumbnails of fucked up people. But furries, I think, get a bad rep. It was very popular on the internet for a while to hate on furries, and I never really got it. I never joined in. Even when I was joining in on making fun of emos, I was never really into the whole, like, let's make fun of the furries. I was like, they've got enough going on. Like, number one, it seems like it's really fucking hot in that suit. I don't want to make fun of them on top of that. And the suit is really expensive. Do you know how much it costs to get a fursuit? It's like 10 grand for a good one. It's like multiple thousands to get a fursuit. Holy fuck. I most pin it down to Disney's Robin Hood beginning things, which I don't get because nobody is hot in that. It's not even like Zootopia, where at least the rabbit's kind of hot. But like Disney's Robin Hood, nobody's hot in that. There's a few awful ones. Don't look up furry drama on YouTube. It involves fish and genitals. What, like Troy McClure? Right, hello, Athorians. There's a friend that you should get out. I'll be going now. I can't really tell you anything. Fine, let's go. I have wiped out the entire presence of mafias on this island. What would you call it? A space station? So I should be beloved in here. I can't remember where I'm going. I'm just kind of following my gut. Hello, Moza. Forgive me, Kodo, but the human, I could feel her suffering. What? Why am I walking away? I do not feel it until she stood before us, but then it filled my senses. Have you felt this before?
Only once, the day I came to Telos and strode upon its ashen surface. It is a planet's worth of pain. I do not know how she endures. It is because she has no choice.
Are they talking about me or the planet? Or both?
Perhaps in helping to heal a planet, it will help her to become whole again.
Why am I walking away? Where am I going? Hang on. I walked all the way out the door. There's a power vacuum now take over. Let's go back. I don't know why I did that. I heard them talking about me and got so shy that I ran away. I've done that in real life, so I understand. Hello.
You have returned safely. Did your meeting with Butterslot go well?
Not really. Oh, I completely forgot to turn in that fucking gun to the police. They could have probably taken care of it.
Although what would the police do?
Kind of want the cutscene to end when, because the character walked off a ledge or killed a fight. The exchange will trouble you no longer.
I sense that your meeting did not go peacefully. It saddens me greatly that blood was shed. It was not my intention. Still, I am again in your debt. Until we find a more fitting way to commend you, please accept this gift. It came from a lightsaber that belonged to a Jedi. Ooh. Sorry, fancy boy. Thank you. Anything else? For the restoration project to continue in earnest, the Telosian government must be made to see the cancer that Zerka has become. Jesus, we're clearing house. The security division is merely an army of badge-bearing thugs. They supply weapons to the local black market, they steal restoration zones and land illegal salvage teams. Zerka has embedded itself within the government, using Telos' own laws to protect itself from censure or investigation. Legally, they can do nothing. If you can bring Zerka's corruption to light, perhaps the Republic could intervene and cast them out. This is what I've asked of you. Fucking nothing too complicated, then. Oh, the corporation offered Citadel Station inexpensive resources and affordable privatized security. Alright, fine. Jesus Christ, this is a big old job. I got rid of a crime syndicate for you. Now you want me to oust basically like Space McDonald's. Jesus. Alright, I'll help you. The Zerka offices in Residential 8-2 contain a secure mainframe. It's a closed system that's inaccessible from the outside. I'm familiar with what a LAN is. Hello, Emma. Go to class. When is the next kazoo? I have no idea. It might be broken. Go on. I'm certain this mainframe contains files that would expose Zerka's corruption. It's only a matter of obtaining and then passing them to Telosian authorities. God, is this character the most naive person that's ever existed, or is the game the most naive game that's ever existed? No more kazoo today? No. I don't have my next class till 5. Oh god, I forgot how shit your schedule is on Tuesdays. A horrible schedule. How do you propose we obtain these files? There's an employee of Zerka who may be willing to assist us in our cause. He spends his time in the cantina and the entertainment module. A special one for me? Fine. More than that, I do not know. We seek a solution that sees no one harmed. I am confident that a Jedi could find a way to make things right. But I could blast him. I could try sneaking in. Have you tried bribing a Zerka employee? That would probably be easy if they're so corrupt. Surely you could just bribe one to be even more corrupt, but in the other way, right? Bribery? No, I wouldn't even know how to contact. Oh, it is me. Okay. I don't know how. I wouldn't know how to bribe someone. We've been taken advantage of many times of late. Aww. Although I think they might be kind of baby girlifying themselves. Maybe they're like, oh, sweet little me, I wouldn't know. And then they turn around at the end and go like, fuck you, I knew all along. I'm not sure, but we should try. I think we should. We've been taken advantage of. Can you guarantee the bribe will work? No, to be honest, not at all. Oh, good, Kazoo.
But if those are the only three options, is bribing a Zerka boy, blasting, I could blast, but I don't want to, or what was the other one? I can't even remember what the other one was. It seemed just as bad. Fuck it, I'm not sure, but we should try. Failure. We can't spare any credits, we have none to give. I'm sorry, but we cannot do this. I'll see what I can do then. There's not more that I can do, but I hope for your success. Oh, Jesus. I got a lightsaber energy cell, though. That's pretty nice, I guess, when I eventually get a lightsaber. What is this song? What have you sent me? Erasure. Oh my god. It's like, I think I've done this before as well. Although I do really like this song. The music video is fucking weird and doesn't fit at all. But a special fun fact about Emma, she has played this, it's like the third time kazooing this. Emma has been listening to this song basically on loop for days. Emma has become in love with this song and won't stop playing it and singing. Back to game. Oh, I'm slightly out of breath. I did more of that than I thought I would, just to make it a stream intro kazoo than the ritual be complete. I should. That should be my next one, because I spent about half an hour or 40 minutes this morning doing the new zombie one. I should just do that next. I've been thinking about ones to do next because I want to expand it a bit, because I've only got like 12 intro songs, and some of them are by off people. Like, I feel weird about playing the Poison one now that Alice Cooper's weird. I mean, he was always weird. I still play it sometimes. Anyway, back to game. Right, I'm off now. Goodbye. Thank you for joining, Emma. Have fun at school. Go have some food or something. Okay, what are we doing next? Khodo Habat has asked that you find a way to access the Zerka mainframe, located in their offices in Residential Module 82, and gather the damning files to present to the Telosian authorities. He suggested that there might be a disgruntled Zerka employee in the cantina. That's where we go then. Everything goes to the cantina. That's where everybody goes and lives. Because I guess, what else is there to do? There doesn't seem to be like space television in Star Wars. The closest we come is in the Star Wars Holiday Special, when that old Wookiee masturbates to the hologram. Like, it's not B. Arthur, is it? No, B. Arthur does like a cooking show of Golden Girls fame. And then some like 70s diva singer gets the grandfather Wookiee all riled up, and he's like, oh, and all the children are going, oh, Wookiee. It's pretty bad. What? If you haven't seen that movie, if you call it a movie, don't. When was that from? Was that 1976? I think it's not. It has the stink of the 70s on it. And I think it was between the 4th and 5th movies, I'm sure. Because Luke Skywalker still has the fucked up face in it. Sorry, Mark Hamill. You signed that later. You can take it. I think Mark Hamill still has the fucked up car crash face in it. So it's probably between those two movies. Hello, Athorian. So it's working out fine. Let's go to the cantina. I keep wanting to say canteen, because I had never heard the word cantina outside of Star Wars, but I think it's real. Mark Hamill signed it too. Mark Hamill, I think, is like a sort of casual Zionist, guys. I think he signed some letters and shared some tweets. It introduced Boba Fett? Is that the first time Boba Fett was on screen? Oh, that's tragic, because I think people like Boba Fett. Even though Boba Fett is a bit shit, right? Like, Boba Fett has basically no lines in the original movie. Yes, it is. Yes, it is he. Boba Fett has basically no lines in the movies, and in the show, he's terrible. It's like Tamora Morrison, is that his name? He's really shit, and really bad in that Mandalorian show. And I heard his standalone show was bad. So, you know, I don't know why people like Boba Fett, to be honest. Is it literally just because his armor looks kind of cool? Alright, we've killed some people in here, so there's less to look through. What's his name? Zerka employee, disgruntled. Tamora Morrison, there we go. I remember him being not outrageously terrible in the prequel movie, where he was Django Fett, maybe. It was Jeremy Bulloch in the old movies. He had a very popular figurine and a mystery about him, apparently, in the 70s or 80s. Basically armor. I think I remember hearing a nerd talk about this. Like an old nerd, like one of the elder nerds. And it was basically that it was like, you know, he's this like almost nameless, faceless guy, and he's got like a cool suit of armor, and even like Darth Vader seems to be like a bit wary of him, and that was literally it. And then he had like an action figure, so it was like he became popular. But the more they have him in things, I think the less people like him, and now he's no longer considered like a classic character, right? Because everything's been really bad since. Because you see baby Boba Fett, and then you see old Boba Fett, and neither of them are cool. Everyone is hotter when they're mysterious. Yes, it's why The Mandalorian is significantly better when Pedro Pascal doesn't take off his fucking hat. As soon as I know people thirst over Pedro Pascal in a very creepy way, but whenever Pedro Pascal takes off his hat in The Mandalorian, and it's like, oh, it's you. It's like, oh, you've got the like mustache and you've got the gormless face. Put the hat back on while you're taking it off. It should be like Judge Dredd, where you never fucking take it off. Okay, who's disgruntled employee? You might be named. You might just be called like disgruntled employee. Are you Corin Fault? You're wearing the outfit. I watched a documentary here about toys, and it was interesting. I have watched Actions enough to know a little bit about action figures and dolls and stuff like that. Because that's Actions. I really like Actions, the YouTube channel. I think it's really fun, and I've been watching it for like 12 years or something. But he really does overlap with that sort of Star Wars nerd shit, and so reviews a lot of action figures. So I know a little bit about them, a tiny bit.
Is there something I can do for you?
I want to bribe you, if that's possible. I love how you can see a behind-the-scenes photo of the guy in the Boba Fett suit from the original movie when the mask isn't on, and the guy looks like a substitute teacher with a huge mustache. I don't know. Does anybody pull off a mustache? Does it always look weird? I don't know if I've ever seen anybody with just a straight-up mustache and thought it looked good. John Waters, maybe? John Waters. Pedro Pascal could stop everyone thirsting after him by removing his facial hair. Does he look weird without it? Tom Selleck, yeah, Tom Selleck does. Anybody else? I have a mustache and no one does. Again, I've said this before, but my dad will occasionally, he grows a beard really fast. He will occasionally, like once every few weeks, or probably once every year because my mum gets so angry, will shave off his beard to just a mustache for a day, just to freak out people. Because everybody says, wow, you looked like a normal guy otherwise, now you look like a horrible child abductor. Please shave it off. I couldn't imagine having one, and I couldn't imagine looking at a mustache and going, yeah, that's like an objective improvement for you. Sam Elliott? Yeah. I think the problem is, with a mustache, you have to have age and gravitas, maybe. You have to be at least middle-aged or older, and you have to have kind of like a cowboy, old-timey gravitas to you, like Tom Selleck or Sam Elliott. I'm not as into beards. Definitely some hot people with mustaches out there. Yeah, but that's because you've been gaslit by living in Australia. So everybody's got a mustache and a mullet. So that's all you know, right? I don't know. I don't know. I love Boba Fett, to be honest. I feel like it's just all the freaking incels having a whinge about Star Wars and how it's gone woke. People like Star Wars Theory, for example, who is a scumbag. I've never heard of any of these people. The day I start learning names of, like, Star Wars YouTubers is the day I walk into the sea. Right. It's better than looking at weak chins. Again, there are people who look good with beards, but I would never consider getting one. My chin sucks. I'm sure I would probably look better with a beard, but I will never even try. I like being clean-shaven, and I hate having facial hair. I hate it so much. I haven't shaved in about 2 or 3 days now, and I'm getting the urge. I need to. Mustaches weren't popular again here till recently. It was all hipster beards before that, dark times. That is worse. The sort of big, bushy beard with the, like, oiled mustache part. So it's like big, bushy lumberjack beard, but with, like, the little twirl with the mustache wax. holding a can of, like, ludicrously expensive custom-brewed IPA with the slicked-back undercut hair. That's the look. Basically, Mark from Auntie Donna about 5 years ago, right? Mullets are cool in the UK again now. What have we done? Did we learn nothing? Did we learn nothing from history? There's so much. Mullets are the worst hairstyle. It's like one step above the bowl cut. I don't know why we've allowed mullets to come back in. It's good how the man bun disappeared almost overnight. I remember watching the one reasonable reason for having a man bun on like a TikTok or a Facebook or something. Where it was a guy who was basically bald. Like, he was basically bald in the middle. He had, like, a huge bald spot there. But then when he put up his hair in a man bun, it looked like he wasn't bald. And I was like, oh, that's sad, but I get why you do it. I never really liked the man bun either. I could probably do a man bun. Is my hair long enough for a man bun? I hate how my light has blown out and now it's, like, artistically shadowy. Can I do, like, I could probably do like a tiny men bun top knot thing, right? I have never tried. I don't know how you do it. Do I need a bend? They're probably just not tying it in knots, right? Okay, let's not do that. Don't. Let's never do that. Just as a quick little test. No. Don't. I mean, I don't like my hair right now anyway. It's very long and awkward, but I probably won't go the men bun route. Queer people in mullets are super hot, like the recent Kristen Stewart shoot everyone was thirsting over. Yeah. I would say there's a fine line between a wolf cut and a mullet, and that line is important to maintain. But yeah, I guess she kind of pulls it off. I like it long and awkward. The man bun seems to look more like a fedora than the fedora. It's very fedora coded, isn't it? It's like, I want the energy of a fedora, but without having to wear the hat. You wear a man bun. I want to talk to you about some information I need about Jana Lorso and Zerka.
What? What do you mean?
There are some files I'd like to get me hands on. Files I imagine wouldn't make her look good if they went public.
Wait. Are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka
Oh, you're a nerd.
mainframe?
This'll work. Just pressure him.
What are you, some kind of
Push him
slicer?
over. Kick him. What's a slice? Is that their term for hacker? You some sort of web slicer? Hack the planet. One of them, at least. I'm just looking for some dirt, that's all.
Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
That's why I asked somebody on the inside. A closed system. Some sort of local area network. So they just play like StarCraft and Doom. I don't even know if Doom is multiplayer. Quake? They play Quake? Not that old. Closed system?
Means you can't get in remotely.
Dork side
You've got
points
to actually
game.
be in
Steal
front of
his
the
lunch
mainframe
money.
to access it.
So how do I get in? Can't you do it for me?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test.
Is that real? Force persuade. This isn't a joke. You want to help me. I can't do like an Alec Guinness impression. This isn't a joke. You want to help me.
You know, this
Yay,
is
it
serious.
works.
I should help you out.
Thank you. You
That
sound
was
familiar.
a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Are you going to say that
Other
every
than
time?
Jana Lorso, only B44 has
Are you
free access to
is
the
that your
mainframe.
way of
He's a
disapproving
protocol
with
droid,
my
her
methods?
administrative assistant. If you controlled B44, you could walk right in.
Okay. You mean B4D4 could walk in?
Right, whatever. You could use B44 to get into the mainframe.
How would I get access to that?
Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials,
Okay.
B44 would leave with you willingly.
Oh, we're doing a lot of mind mulching and droid kidnapping in this. I don't feel like a good person here, but sure. Sure, fine. Are we still light side? I think we are. Yeah, we're still like lightish. We're like 10. We're like not dark or light. We're like, somewhere in the middle. Right, let's go back up to the apartments. Fancy boys calling them apartments instead of flats. Although this is an American series, so it makes sense. Although so many people in it are British. Because I guess they think that sounds fancier, right? It sounds more fantasy, space fantasy. It is weird, and this is not, I promise, meant to be rude to Americans, but it is really weird and takes me out of it when you hear an American accent in a fantasy thing, or even a sci-fi thing, but less so. It's like when you play like Dragon Age and the dwarves have American accents. It's like, what? They should be Scottish. I don't like this. I also watched Roadhouse the other night. Terrible film, but Patrick Swayze had a powerful mullet and everyone's hotter in a mullet. I think I've only seen the one Patrick Swayze movie. No, I've seen Ghost when I was very young, but I don't remember it. For some reason, we watched Ghost in school. No idea. I tell you what. I'm here in my man, looking for Mithril. It's like, this doesn't feel right. But that's my own biases. That's not natural. The only other Patrick Swayze movie I think I've seen is Dirty Dancing, which I do love. I really love Dirty Dancing. I don't even know if it's that great, but I really like Dirty Dancing. I think it's really good. Is this B? Gotta watch Donnie Darko for Easter. What, because there's a bunno in it? Hello. We're looking for CB, isn't it? Or B3? Hang on, let me check. Where are we going? B2. So we're in B. B2 will be here, the middle one, surely. Hello. I need your credentials. What the? Dirty Dancing, where Patrick Swayze did the scene. Yes, it's very fun. I liked Dirty Dancing. I have it on VHS, but not rewatched it yet. I've watched it probably 3 times. I really like it. Obviously, there's some obvious creepiness there. There's a couple of obvious flaws in Dirty Dancing that keep it from being truly great. There is the age gap, which is a bit creepy. I see why they did it, but it doesn't age great. So you have to overlook that. And you have to... Is he not a teen also? He is significantly older. She's meant to be like maybe 18, 19. He's meant to be like... I think the actors have a higher age gap than the characters, but there's an age gap. And then also, the story very clearly is a bit cowardly, where it's quite a dark story, but it's clearly... He's meant to be 23. She's literally called Baby. I will say, actually, 3 flaws. 1, age gap's a little bit weird. 2, the dancers are clearly, very obviously, meant to be black. But, they didn't want to cast them. So they have them be like Irish American or something. It's a bit of a cop-out. Like, they're doing kind of stereotypically black dancing in it. They're using black slang. It would fit in with the whole like Romeo Juliet thing better if they had made it into an interracial relationship. It would have added that layer that is lacking. I think it's a little bit cowardly in that aspect. The third thing is that the line "nobody puts baby in a corner" is the shittest line of all time. It is one of the worst lines in any romance that has ever been written. It almost ruins the rest of the movie. Other than those 3 things, it's great. It's a really good movie. I know Dirty Dancing was directed by a woman and dealt with abortion, so it was kind of progressive at its time, but Jesus. Is she 18, 19, or underage? Oh, she's not underage. She's meant to be like 18, 19. It's just that the actor looks a lot older than her, so even though the character is close in age, it's a bit creepy. I think she's like 18, 19. Because she's like going off to university, or she's going off to like study abroad at the end of the movie, isn't she? It's just like a summer fling, it's made clear. So she's about 18, 19, I think. She's going off to like do a year abroad in university or something. Teenagers with crow's feet. It has that vibe. 18 and dating someone under 25 is not bad. No, as a script, it's fine. Especially for media for the time. Yes, for the time, it's great, to be honest. For the time, it is shockingly... The character is 16? Really? Oh, God, maybe I'm thinking of the actor. Hang on. She's only 16? They talk about her like going off to join the fucking Peace Corps, don't they? Dirty Dancing. Ooh! Dirty Dancing. 1987, American romantic drama. Cast. No plot. Baby... Frances Houseman, Baby, is vacationing with her family, cardiologist father Jake and mother Marge. Does it say anywhere? does it say? 1 second. Dirty Dancing. Age. Age. She's 17 and he's 25. Ooh, okay. Creepy. Clues in the movie. It's not actually said, by the way, but it says clues in the movie indicate that Johnny is 25 years old and Baby is 17, making their age gap 8 years. Ooh. Creepy. Again, one of 3 things that is bad about the movie. The race stuff, which is just ignored. It's not like a glaring thing. It's just personal thing. Age gap, creepy. And that one line sucks. But the movie is good if you ignore that. Some people are saying Baby is 18 and Johnny is 24. It depends. I'm getting lots of different sources. The actress was 26. Jesus. The Irish Sun says 18 and 24. Screen Rant says 17 and 25. A lot of people are just basically saying those 2 things. She's called Baby also. I wrote we watch. I think the actors are around the same age. Yo, they were much older. It is one of those things where they are like visibly older than their characters. Like he's meant to be 25 and he looks like he is like middle-aged. Yeah, he's 35 in it. She's like nearly 30. It's all speculative. Yes, it's just not confirmed. No. It's just hints. Like she's going off to, you know, university. He's a young dancer. That's the only real stuff you get for Solid, I think. Anyway, back to the game. I really like it. I like the movie. I'm not defending it at all, but I really like it anyway. Your droid technician credentials. I would like that, please. You're an Ailamau, and I want your user ID. What for? I need to borrow Zerka's admin droid. B44? But why? Because I need him to get some files from the mainframe to expose Zerka's corruption to the Telosian authorities. Just spelling out my entire plan. Expose corruption? Oh, I see. That is a good cause, yeah. Oh, he's completely on board. Thank you. I cannot do that. Oh, why? I know it was written by a woman based on real life. Yes. And it was directed by a gay guy, I think. It was progressive for the time. Very, very progressive for the time. Not progressive anymore, but in 1987, sure. I'm not surprised it was a big hit as well, because it is very good. I think it's surprised. I was surprised. Maybe this is why I like it, actually. It's because I wasn't expecting to like it. But I remember, when I watched it, this is not the best way to see this movie, but I was on a long-haul flight to Florida, right? I was on like a fucking 14-hour, 18-hour flight. And so I was sitting next to my brother on this flight, and he turned to me and went, "Oh, they have Dirty Dancing on this flight, on the like screens in the back of the seats." And I was like, "I've never seen that." And he was like, "It's fucking great." And I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll watch it. I don't think I'll like it." And I was so surprised that I liked it, that it has made me even more positive about the movie. You can't? Why not? Because I can't afford to jeopardize my contract on Zerka. Your contract? Why is that? I need the credits. Credits? What for? Am I a Tory? Why can't you just eat your butler's food? Like, what do you mean? What do you need the credits for? Rent food? For a loan. Oh, God. A loan? From whom? Because if it's the gangs, I've taken them out. It is of no concern of yours, this denim-ass alien. Hey, I answered all your questions. I was really honest. Yeah, that's true. I took a loan from the exchange to cover gambling debts. I had to stay on Citadel Station and do freelance tech work to repay it. The Zerka contract is best paying. If I lose the contract, I can't repay the loan. So I can't give you my creds. Yeah, I don't know if you've gone outside in the last 2 hours. Everyone's dead. I killed the entire exchange. If only. My loan was owed to KotOR, the exchange boss. I'll be dead before he lets that debt go. How much is your loan?
It's many credits. 2,500. Oh my god.
I was so shocked I couldn't even drop the voice. That's so many fucking credits. Jesus. 2,500 credits. Do I even have that much?
Thank you. Now I can repay my debt, and you can take my droid technician credentials. I will find more work soon. Please return later, and I'll repay you.
Look. I am like this with, if I ever loan money to somebody, that money's gone. Like, I just write it off in my brain. If it's friends, I'll say. Like, if I ever give money or loan money to a friend or even like a close acquaintance or something, or a family member, I write that off in my brain as gone forever. And if it does get paid back, it's a lovely treat in the future, because I don't want that hanging over either of us, because that seems like a nightmare. I also just don't loan money to people very often because of that. I really don't like either people owing anything. I never borrow money. I would occasionally lend. That's a good policy to have. I have just read horror stories about like friends falling out over even small loans of money, and I'm like, yeah, it's not something I want to deal with. I'm too conflict averse. Like, if I feel any sort of interpersonal drama, I will run and hide in a hedge, so I can't deal with that. So it is gone in my head, and I will never bring it up again. Keep the money in return. Keep the money in return for the credentials. That's fine.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, light side points. Credits lost 2,500. Oh. Okay, I have the credentials. Where's your robot? Where's your fun little robot? Do I even know where he is? Where's your fun little robot? Hang on. You'll be able to convince B4D4 to return to the Ithorian compound with you. Where's that, though? Where is he? Where is she? Do you need a droid repaired? No. Do you sell droid parts? I do. Oh, that could be useful. Oh, you've got computer spikes. Oh, that's so expensive. I have almost no money left. Oh, I have a workbench. That's pretty good. I can upgrade stuff later if I want. Where's your droid? Is he just in the Zerka compound? Maybe. Maybe that'll be fine. 1 second. One more read. You'll be able to convince B4D4 to return to the Ithorian compound with you. Okay. Might have missed it, but where's the game sound? Oh, it's off again. I don't know why this is happening. Because my mute key is delete, and I am confident that I have not pressed the delete key at any point. But sometimes the desktop audio just mutes itself. I might need to reinstall something or just blank out all hotkeys and redo them. I just sell all my junk to them, then buy the item off them. Oh, that would make sense. Right, Zerka offices. Where's this robot? Robot? Please,
Good
robot?
day. I am B4D4,
Yay!
Administrative
Robot.
Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
And then it's like Fallout, where there's a quest in Fallout 4, which is not a great game, but there's a quest in Fallout 4 where you just yell out a code at a robot and he just drops over. It's like, okay. I need you to come with me.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka contracted droid technician.
Here's my credentials.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Yay. Let's go now. Yippee, that was easy. Fucking hell. You're doing great. This is Zerka's protocol droid, a most clever tactic. God, I'm smart. I just got told exactly what to do by everybody.
I'll have a droid technician reprogram it to return to their offices.
Pretty good?
Everything appears to be in working order.
Good. Hello, Pino. Welcome. I need to take pictures of the pigs. You've reminded me.
Do you understand the task that has been set before you?
Vaguely? Please reiterate the mission. We need to break into their, like, goon cave. Or whatever it is. It's a LAN thing. Do people do multiple goons? Like, can you LAN up inside of a goon cave and just all have your, like, VR headsets connected or something? Please, reiterate the mission.
You are to enter the Zerka offices, access the mainframe, download those files which indicate the extent of corruption, and bring them back.
Your programming still will not allow you to harm sentient beings, but we have allowed you the capacity to lie to accomplish your mission. Oh, he's talking to Mr. Droid! Amazing. I understand. Lie, I do not understand. I understand. You're prepared to riot on behalf of Pig. If you are caught, we have provided you with the means to wipe your own memory. Oh, Jesus. It's like a cyanide pill for droids. It's horrible. I'll return when I have obtained the files. Okay, fantastic. I'm walking. Ah! Rarely have I loved something as much as this. God, I hope he's with me forever. Look how sweet his little legs are. Clank, 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 clank. Waddling droid. I love him. Oh, why would they give you these legs as a joke? That seems mean. Right, let's go. Back this way. Why did you make him walk like that? Ah, we thought it would be cute. They really fuck up the droids. They're like pugs. Droids are like dog breeds in general, I guess. They're like, let's make them weird looking, just for our own amusement. Aww. Like, what is the point of having these fixed arms and little waddle legs? So it doesn't run away from you? It's kind of fucked. Okay, let's go. Hello, I am a protocol droid. I'm a friend. Don't hurt me. You returned, we'll reprogram the droid to access the Zerka files. This should be fine, right? I've got repair kits. Oh, I don't want to fight, though. What kind of skills do you have? Ooh, I like the music that's going on in the background. Diddly-doo. Whip. I'm in a John Hughes movie. Hopefully without as much racism. What skills do you have? Computron use, 0. 0, 0 and everything. Oh, Jesus. Okay, fine. Let's go. Windows updates last week meant I needed to update my keyboard drivers, a bizarre concept to stop it randomly just pressing keys by itself. I might relate. Maybe, actually. I've had that before, weirdly. Hello. I'm a droid. Hello. Hello, other droid. How are you? Beep beep to you. Oh, this is so much cuter than C-3PO. C-3PO is such a fucking annoying prick. This guy seems like he'd have a good time. What are these? Are these my bed? Hello. Just nod hello to other computers. Hello, Jan Alonso. May I go inside? I'm going to quick save in case you hurt me. Ding, 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 ding. Locked. Hello, Jana Urso. Could you open the fucking door?
Hello, B44. Is there something you need?
There are some files I must access in the mainframe, Mistress Lorso.
Oh? Why is that?
Robot pornography. There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period. I believe you have brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B44, access away.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mistress Lorso. I will. Flawless accents. Oh, there's another little washing machine in here. Whip, whip, whoop. All that effort spent making a human-like droid, yet fell at the final hurdle by leaving the arms looking like they're permanently struggling to hold onto a bundle of sticks. All the protocol droids are like that, aren't they? Or they have their arms like this and go like... just kind of waddle around. It does not concern you, T1N1. Ooh, do we want to piss off Mr. Boone? Because from what I'm noticing about this series, the little washing machines on legs, the little bin droids, they're sassy as fuck. They're sassy and sarcastic and pedantic as fuck, and they'll get ya. Boop beep brank. I do acknowledge that the mainframe is your responsibility, yes, but my task does not require your assistance. Whatever do you mean suspicious? I have access rights to the mainframe. Do not be hasty, T1N1. There is no need to call Mistress Lorso. Beep! 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 You are programmed to serve Mistress Loso, correct? Oh, I didn't even see what I clicked there. Boop. Examine the files in the mainframe. You will see that, by aiding Mistress Loso, you have allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. Boop, beep, boop, whip. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. Beep, beep, boop, bwank. Bwank. This is why Oppo Kano regularly wipes your memory, to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. Boop, beep, beep, boop. Are we giving this poor friendly bin a fucking complex? Oh, Jesus. You have already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You simply have not become aware of it yet. You may act in whatever manner you choose. Whip, whip, boop, boop, wank, weep. No, there is nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Circa personnel with your stun ray. Beep, beep, whop. Yes, I would be obligated to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. Oh my god, we're talking him into being a fucking school shooter. They have the right to be sassy for the shit they have to deal with. Yep. My PC keeps randomly opening up Windows Help. Really frustrating while they're trying to do something. It probably opens it up in fucking Edge as well. For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. Beep, boop, boop, beep. Farewell, T18N1. Please do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I'm occupied, thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with stolen files. Oh, I like this little guy. This murderer.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the main.
Kill them all! I'm on the droid side.
Someone needs a memory wipe.
Kill them all.
Yeah! Yes! Kill him! Kill him!
Blood! Kill her as well. Kill them all. Kill them. Fantastic work. I would like the mainframe files, please. Number of times I've almost browsed the internet using that trash fire, like Microsoft edging. It feels like every Windows update comes with an article the next day on how it has introduced a problem. My most common one is that it completely wipes my audio settings every time. Like, it completely wipes my default audio devices. I've got a few. I've got 2 cameras plugged in here, got the microphone. I think the each monitor has speakers and stuff on it. Like, there's a lot of audio stuff plugged into this computer, and it just completely wipes the default ones and the sound levels and ruins OBS every update. It's very annoying. Every time an update happens, I have to go in and, like, reset everything on OBS first. Copy the necessary files. Ooh, erase all data regarding your purchase and association with Circa. I would like that one as well. Be free! Yeah! Absolutely! Delete all data regarding Protocol Droid B44. We're gonna be free! Microsoft Goon Me Edition. Yes! Log out! Incredible! I'm a free droid! Fucking yes! Circa mainframe, please. Hiya! Bye! See ya! I'm just not even gonna respond. You're remarkably calm. Hello, bye. I don't want to talk to any of you. Did oh wait, did Mr. Bin get out okay? Did you kill him? Hopefully he's fine. Hopefully he's okay. Surely he's free now too. We both just escaped. We're lovers. Sorry, I don't know why I said it in that menacing whisper. We're lovers now. Maybe we had always been feeling it under the mind wipes. It's like some sort of high-concept anime romance, where it's like, every time we got our minds wiped, we'd still, like, look at each other, you know, from across the hall, and go, wee, and, like, march away again. But there was always that little feeling, and now we know why. Hopefully they're fine. Right, let's go to the Ithorian place, bring back this thing, get the quest done. Okay, now we've bought down 2 massive corporations on this planet. Are you happy now? I love Dreya's droid noises. It's the one part of Star Wars I genuinely really love is the droids. I think they're so cute and small and squishy. I mean, they're not squishy, but I want to squish them anyway. could probably make a squish one. Droid noises ASMR. Ugh. Why are you here? Where the fuck is... Where's Dorito Goblin and old woman whose name I can't remember? Why is it just you?
BD4, so whatever your name is. Droid, have you acquired the files?
Yes, I have transferred them into this datapad. I will give them to you if you let me be free immediately. Facebook is down, please check on your elders. I know very few people under the age of about 35 who are on Facebook. And mainly, it tends to be people talking to their older relatives on there. I was wondering what was up. Are all of you people on Facebook? You all old. I have transferred them to this datapad.
Good, you are free to go.
Oh, lovely. We're
What?
free.
You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea?
Yeah, it's an incredible idea.
I don't see why not.
Because
Are you a
it can
racist?
lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
B44 aided us against Zerka, using his abilities for the greater good. I don't believe there will be any problems.
Of course, yeah. I'll assure you that I'll cause no trouble. Lie. I assure that I'll cause no trouble. I'm just gonna go live my life with my droid lover. We're gonna go down onto the planet because we don't care about the poison earth or whatever it is. We're gonna build a little cabin and we're gonna quietly grow old and mossy together on a planet while sitting by a little fire to warm our gears. And it will be beautiful and people will write fan fiction about it. Bye! Oh, I love you. I've headcanoned all this and now I actually believe it. Australia still uses it? They're like Gen Z here that post all the time. Ooh. I don't ever post anything there nowadays, but still use it a bit. Mainly the Messenger app. I used Messenger for a while because my college insisted on it. All of the groups in one of my colleges that I went to were like, organized using Messenger. It was really annoying. Then, finally, in my last year of college, they started using Discord like normal people. Most people use Messenger for messaging each other. Here, it's all WhatsApp and Discord. Like, everybody transitioned over to WhatsApp eventually, which I think is still owned by Facebook, isn't it? So it's not exactly out of the ecosystem. But everybody went over to WhatsApp and Discord. So now that's all I use. I use Messenger a lot. Australia still uses it. I left Facebook a while back and instantly became younger. I have one specific group chat that has yet to migrate to another platform. That's how it goes. I feel like Discord is nerds, though. Yeah. That's... I mean, look, what I'm gonna say. I talk to some people in chat through Discord. I talk to my family through WhatsApp, so it's nerds. I don't know many IRL people who use it. I think I'm still in a couple of groups, from college on Discord. That's about it. A couple of like streamers and stuff, so I get go live notifications. I don't use Discord that much outside of one group chat that I'm in and that I talk a lot in, and my own Discord. If anybody wants to join that, a link should be below. But my own Discord I'm fairly active on as well. Okay, are we done now? Like, is that everything? You send us pig through Discord. Yes, there's a pigs and pets channel where you can post your own pets as well. I will post a picture of the pig after the stream. One of the pigs. Or both of the pigs. Ah, you have returned. I and all of my herd thank you. With these files in hand, the Telosian authorities are certain to expel Zerka. Thank you. Our work can begin again. I think you're being a bit naive, to be honest. Please take this to the TSF station immediately.
As you wish, Jodo. I'll return when it's done.
I think they're not going to do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I talk to family through WhatsApp and mainly Messenger and Instagram for friends. Discord for the little Europeans in my phone. The restoration project is still in some danger. Again, Citadel Station requires a source of fuel, but at least Zerka will be gone. Even they can do nothing in the face of such indisputable evidence. I'm glad I could help. And now we shall help you. Finally! I have heard that the ship you arrived on is missing, hidden on Telos. I know one who could help you find it, and a means by which you could travel to him. Thank you. Took a while. When Citadel Station was developing the shield system it uses, they worked with a Zabrak ex-military engineer named Bao-Dur. He sounds like an urukai. He designed and oversaw the installation of the shield system's planet-side components. His knowledge of the surface and the shield grid is unparalleled. If there's anyone who could locate your ship on the surface, it is he. He is a friend and may be trusted. Okay, where is he? He should be on Telos' surface. I believe he is one of the currently Zerka-held restoration zones. Or Z0031. Why is he down there? He grew weary of the government's reluctance to quickly resolve our contract. He does not have our patience. When we last spoke, he said he would contact Zerka and handle the matter himself. How he intended this, I don't know, and I haven't seen him since. Oh, he's dead! How do I get to him? I will allow you to use one of our orbital shuttles. It has no hyperdrive, but it'll allow you to descend to the surface and make a return trip. I must point out that this is illegal. Landing on the planet's surface is forbidden, and we no longer control that zone. Please be as discreet as possible. The closest shuttle bay is Bay 2. I will call ahead and have the ship prepared. Fantastic! This is really good! Oh, before I leave, you did say you tried to heal me. Something about a gaping hole. Indeed, and I have not forgotten that promise. When you stood before me, you opened my eyes to a hurt almost as great as the planet's. Your wound, I can feel the immensity of your loss. Did I lose a baby? Yet I can feel that you are slowly regaining what you have lost. That in time, something or other. I think that I can help, at least partially. I must admit, however, that even as the healer of my herd, I've never faced an injury
Healing
such
a
as
dead
this.
planet is one thing, KotOR, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another.
I mean, I'm getting better. With all due respect, I believe you're wrong. In healing a planet, it's a matter of connections. As plants feed animals, animal populations thrive and grow. I have walked in the glowing restoration zones and felt the fullness of life, and perhaps that connection will help make you whole again. Perhaps you will find more than you think on that surface. They're hippies. They're gentle hippies. I like them. You, me, and my herd helped to build that, the life of the planet, though we describe the restoration as a process, we are in truth something or other. I believe I can help you. That perhaps through your work with the planet and my guidance, I might restore some part of the Force.
KotOR, but perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
Thank you, Kodo. Go ahead. I really don't like her. Lost the baby. Lightsaber. My baby. I tried to hide it in my womb when they came for me. When they were like, I fucked up in Jedi school. They're going to expel me. And I went, oh, I really want this. Where do I hide it? And just really stuck it up there. Went straight through the cervix into the womb, and then they ripped it out of me because they realized they could see it using the Force or something. Thank you, Kodo. Go ahead. Let us see what I can do. It is not much, but I feel like I have been somewhat successful. Did I gain more mana, maybe? Again, thank you, Dorito, and go with our hearts. Rito, maximum Force points is increased by 5. That's not nothing. That's fine. Good stuff. And you wanted me to not do it, you freak. You're definitely either Bastilla or Revan. One of the two. You're definitely fucked up in some way. I'm gonna go with Bastilla. Did I just hear a lightsaber get put into a womb? Quote 1112. Milk is like a juice, but for breasts. I mean, it's kind of. It's the same kind of thing. Fetuses need lightsabers. Anyway, I'm gonna save the game. Fetal sabers. Perfect. Now, I will exit, because I have streamed for my allotted time. I am not live tomorrow, weirdly. It's going to be weird not being live every day of the weekday, but I have more stuff to do tomorrow than would allow me to stream. So I'll be back on Thursday, I think. Feet saber. So I'll be back on Thursday for more of this, I think, because I really like this. I'll do a Thursday stream of this, and then do a Friday stream of Link's Awakening. Get further in that. It'll be fun. Right now, I need to go out shopping and get some stuff for Emma, because I'll probably be making her dinner later. Because on Tuesdays, she has a very long day. So I make her dinner and get her some flowers. Because I want to be nice. It's not always the case that I want to be nice, but sometimes I do. Pig as well. I will show a picture of Pig. In fact, you know what? Just before we raid out, I will get a pig. I'll get whichever pig is closest. Is there a pig here? Hello, pig. Here we go, pig. You cutie patooties. Pig, pig, pig. Oh, look at your little face. It's hard to even see in the shadows. Here we go. Look at your little face. And your little feet. Look at your little feet. Look at that little foot. And look at your little front feet. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Cute little void. There we go. Go up there for a bit. You okay, pig? Right, I will raid somebody. That's what I've been waiting for 6 days. I will go raid somebody and see everybody on Thursday. Thank you. And I don't know, go to YouTube. I just uploaded I've been doing some House Flipper 2 episodes on YouTube, which is kind of nice and semi-ASMR and relaxed. And I'm on Discord and, you know, all the other stuff. So go wherever you want. /raid who's live. I probably shouldn't do that noise. She probably doesn't like it. I don't know. I don't even know who's live, to be honest. I'm gonna raid. I need to get more people. I've raided all of these people quite recently, so I don't know who to choose. This person, fuck it. Have I written that right? Yes, I have. Oh, she's turned around. What's wrong? You okay? Bye, everybody. See you on Thursday.